So I leave for a couple weeks, and some shit's changed since I was last here. I randomly popped into a blog TV show the other night, and I was in a sketch hype that included Montagraph in the call list. But on this night, out of nowhere, Montagraph just rattles off some pretty offensive things about me, completely unprovoked. Of course, I immediately jumped on the Skype call and confronted him as soon as this happened. I asked him, "Monty, you got a problem with me?" And he fumbled his words for a few moments before managing to construct, "You're a homosexual." Really? The guy that's dressed in full drag, thong included, on numerous occasions and eats poo-poo for views on YouTube, that's the guy accusing me of being a homosexual. Get real. I called him a punk along with a couple other things and informed him of the fact that he had attacked me outright for absolutely nothing, and that was the end of the conversation. Then, a few days ago, I go into Montagraph's room to see if he's still hot over our last encounter. The second I go into his room, I find Monty ranting and raving about how he's going to destroy Mr. Anonymous' dick. I took offense to that, and I talked my fair share of shit. Monty, being the macho hombre, demanded that I co-host if I wasn't a scared pussy. However, he banned me from his blog TV before I could even accept the co-host invite. It was a cowardly way to act as though he was giving me a chance to defend myself, while in reality he was a chicken shit afraid to face me in public. I got the little boop, and I was out of the blog TV show. The next thing you know, you hear Monty yelling, "Give me some speculation," and numerous people in the chat, begin typing in slanderous remarks about me. But apparently I'm not the only one that's had conflicts with Montagraph in the past few weeks. There are people coming out of the woodwork exposing some very interesting observations concerning Monty. So, last night, Montagraph did another blog TV show, and this time you can tell he's been fighting a battle on multiple fronts and is obviously exhausted. He actually got up there and started talking about how he was the wrong guy to mess with because anybody that messes with him will be on a list of names that he's keeping. He actually said he was going to sell all of his belongings, put a list of names in his pocket, and alluded to the idea that he may commit suicide. He basically took the scene right out of Blazing Saddles, where the black guy turns the gun on his own head and takes himself hostage in order to get out of the jam. So all jokes aside, there are two possibilities here. One, if this was a moment of dark reality for Montagraph, then I can only hope that he seeks help and stays away from the internet for a while. Anyone driven to the point of suicide over a YouTube conflict is mentally unstable and must seek assistance immediately. But, two, if this was just another act from a desperate liar trying to scare people away from discovering the truth, then shame on you, Montagraph, for even pretending to be suicidal and even encouraging viewers of your blog TV show to call the police. Depending on what the truth of Montagraph's situation happens to be, I either pity him or despise him completely. But either way, I'm thoroughly disappointed with how Montagraph has conducted himself.